early thousands era hip hop, man. And also a person who kind of got us together in a sense. I'm saying the Joe Budden podcast kind of
We're getting right to it.
our
He on the
friendship.
bingo card too.
And I said bingo card. Might as well get the bingo card off. Somebody got bingo already. So somebody got bingo right now. Joe Budden's back in the Joe Budden's staying in the news since I was in high school, bro.
Get to it, man.
I've been in high school. Outside of his music, he's been in the news for something. Since I was I'm talking about Joe Budden TV.
People don't even know his catalog for real. When I argue with casual fans, they still bring up "Pump It Up" like he didn't have a
no Joe Budden
long career after that.
Only
no Joe Budden fan is like, yeah, we don't really listen to "Pump It Up," bro.
The only Budden hit I might listen to on occasion is "Fire." Not Fire. Yeah, Fire.
Fire is that joint.
Yeah, Fire was one. Yeah, that shit was hard.
But I listen to "Pump It Up" when I'm being funny.
I'm saying, when
I'm working out, because I ain't gonna lie, when you working out, "Pump It Up" is kind of crazy.
I think "Pump It Up" is the only song from a non-mumble rapper that I have no idea what's being said. I have no idea what any of the lyrics of "Pump It Up" is, bro. I don't know what that nigga's saying, Joe. Everything just rhymes with It sounds like what the fuck is Joe saying this shit. But he recently got snuck. I'm saying, I guess he went to one of his strip club nights.
They snuffed my mans, man.
And a couple of days after he was like caught on camera by some Caesar Pena, the flipping New Jersey real estate guy who got envy in trouble. His brother got Joe on camera in front of a hookah lounge, some shit, on some weirdo clout chasing shit. And a couple of days later, Joe got snuffed in the club. And apparently the floor was wet. They had to scuffle on the ground and shit. Like, it's a whole thing. And apparently now, No Jumper, Adam 22's network just posted that there's a young kid who was affiliated with Taxstone. So
I was gonna get to that, but you go ahead.
So like, what do you, if you're a person of Joe Budden, because Joe Budden, even though he's like a person who's like is famous, he's famous. He has like a podcast. Like, I wouldn't expect him to have security at all times. Would you have security if you were Joe Budden?
Why? Honestly, this is what I'll say, right? Because when the Caesar thing happened, Caesar's brother.
Yeah.
I said, there's no way Joe should be standing out there in front of this door smoking a cigarette by himself like he's not Joe Budden. Because Joe Budden might not be famous for his rap as much so as he is a podcaster, but you Black Joe Rogan.
Type shit.
You Black Joe Rogan, bro. And you in New York. And I can just judge by the podcast that I listen to in New York. All those niggas hate each other.
Yeah, it's
they don't
crazy.
like each other.
The podcast beef is crazy.
Whether it's Mouse Jones, Charlemagne, and Schultz, and Rory and Mal, and Joe and his Queen Flip, these niggas don't like each other.
No offense to none of these guys. Like, when I look at, like, outside of like Taxstone, I never looked at none of these dudes or their lifestyle and said, that dude's a threat to that dude.
Understandably so. But everybody, this is what I say all the time, right? Because I like to argue on Twitter and shit. That's just kind of my thing. Right. I don't like to argue with people. And every time
Joe does accept my dick a lot. He does offer niggas, like, welcome niggas to it.
Every time I had these conversations, we going back and forth, because some dudes get in their feelings to be wanting to, and I go to, well, I haven't been in years, but I have a tendency to go to battle rap events in different parts of the country where I'm not from. And a lot of the battle rap community, we all talk to each other on social media. So there's a lot of online spats that become, I'm going to see you at this event and I'm going to do something to you. And my retort to that is always, everybody got somebody that love them.
Right. Like,
so I don't care whether it's Caesar, Joe,
true,
whoever, regardless of whoever it is, everybody got somebody that loved them. So even if them people ain't like that or about that life or whatever, you still got to move around like everybody got somebody that loves them.
That's why I feel like when Joe responded to Taxstone, like, when I found out it was Taxstone's affiliate, it makes sense, because Joe went wild on Tax. Like, he went.
Yeah, he did.
Like, it was hilarious to me. Like, it was funny as fuck. But like, bro, that nigga's a street nigga. Like, he's in jail for 35 years for shooting somebody, like killing a nigga. Like,
but I understand where Joe Budden coming from.
For sure.
I don't know at what point do you when you put the pride to the side as a man, and it is what it is, because like I said on Twitter yesterday, because what I'm not gonna comment on no other men's beef, because that's how these men decide they want to handle it. That ain't my business, because I know if I'm in beef, I'm handling things a certain way, and I don't care what nobody else say to me or what they think they can say to me in a situation. But the part of it that I have a disdain with is all of these dorks on fucking social media who ain't never been in no type of scuffles, ain't never been to no street shit. Because now that the streets have kind of made its way to the internet, everybody feels the need to be able to comment on street shit. And a lot of the time, it's the people who have never been in any facet of it. And I saw so many people celebrating the fact that somebody discovered Joe Budden or somebody snubbed Joe Budden. And in my mind, it was like, you niggas who wouldn't bust a grape. You niggas are the niggas online celebrating somebody getting snuffed because you don't like their opinion, weirdo.
In case you're not on Twitter, Vic's word of the week is dorks. So
dork, you niggas is dorks. These niggas is dorks to me because it's like I don't understand. It's just like Actor, Chick Smooth, or all of these guys, right? And I'm not mad at nobody.
Real quick. Act cried, bro. I ain't know that shit.
Oh, y'all saw the clip.
After we recorded last week, that shit showed like this nigga cried. He definitely gonna get fucked by that dude, bro. Yeah, that dude gonna fuck him, man. That shit crazy. You can't cry on the internet like that.
You cried because you wanted to drop some F-bombs. For all that, you should have just dropped them.
Might as well. But I mean, I get it though. His boy, what's the other dorks he cool with? Them dudes that got banned off YouTube. What's the dude's name? Fit and Fresh. Yeah, them dudes.
Transport Bros.
I guess that's why he didn't want to risk it because them niggas getting demonetized. Risk the game being a dork.
That's the case. My man didn't say let's have an on. Saucy didn't say let's have an online altercation. He said meet me outside. Excuse me. So you wanna cry like niggas told you he wanna fight you and fuck you, boy? We wouldn't even have. I wouldn't have been no. After a nigga tell me he wanna fuck me, ain't no online rant.
I'm calling somebody. Hey yo, I'm calling my female homies. Like, hey yo, oh girl, go handle a big homie, Joe. Go handle a big ride for me, Joe.
So call Ray J's booty goon.
Get the bear mace. Ray J's booty goons. Hey, Fab had to be terrified that day. That nigga called the radio station and threatened the booty goons on me. That's dangerous.
Oh God, bro.
After a Mayweather party. That's a early Breakfast Club was an error. But like the reason why that's kind of the reason why I was surprised by the Budden thing escalating to actually physical altercation, because when I look at the names we just named off, like the academics of the world, like these guys, all these people who do the podcast and all this woofing and shit, like they just be talking. Like I feel like you've been outside, I've been outside. Like I can tell somebody who's talking is really gonna do some shit. For somebody who's talking, when they see me, gonna be like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm gonna talk it off. But to your point, you made a great point, and that's everyone got somebody who loves them. And we talking about somebody like Tax, and Tax is one of them in-betweeners who be on the internet, but it's really in the street. He got street homies who's gonna make that move, whether he say something or not. So Tax don't gotta make a call and say go attack Budden. But if I'm his homie and I see Budden in the club, he getting snuffed. He's my man sucking his dick. My man doing 35 years. He getting snuffed.
Not to mention that,
Joe gotta stop saying something about these niggas, bro. He gotta stop saying that shit.
I'm not gonna say he gotta stop, because if I feel like telling a nigga suck my dick, it is what it is. And when we see that whatever happens, happens. Now, that could have been the end of his life over something stupid.
Exactly.
But here's my thing, though. The
social
social media landscape, all of this on-camera shit that we're doing, it's making dudes react out of character because they pride on the line in public. I say the same thing when a lot of these rap beefs happen. That, if this happened the way it used to happen before everybody had an online presence and can get online and go live in the moment, a lot of these things could be de-escalated. But now niggas' pride is online because they feel like, he said this about me in front of these people. And it's like,
bro, I watched
everybody talking. Everybody talking.
I watched Joe on the Need No podcast with Savon, and just hearing Savon them go through the names of people that Joe has not beef with, but has like misunderstandings, or they felt like they just had some sort of attention, like from Charlemagne to Vlad to whoever else, like all these names they mentioned off, like so much of that shit seemed like a conversation. Even the tax shit, it seemed like a conversation. And it's like, as much as I'm a Joe Budden fan, like there's no artist in hip hop that I've seen or heard of getting touched more than him, bro. He needs to move different for sure. He gotta move different, bro. Between the Wu-Tang shit, the Consequence shit, like, bro, Consequence can't snuff you. Can't sneak you like that. Come on, Consequence sneaking you? No way. No way.
You get snuffed a lot, man. Like
that's crazy.
Joe Budden gets snuffed like the Chronic album. Every 6-7 years, they snuffing Joe Budden, bro. That is crazy. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, man.
The thing about it is, because we've heard on record
the little kids with the car that drove up on him, man. He threw the rock with the rock situation. Hey, Joe, man.
I forgot.
How'd they get your address, what I mean. Joe? How'd they get your address?
When I hear a 40-something-year-old nigga got jumped, in my mind, I'm thinking, you too old to be getting jumped. Right. Now, I know that anything can come from it, but when you're that age, you're supposed to know how to move.
Right.
Because if I know, especially if I'm on these pods talking the way he talk or the way I talk in general,
especially when you be naming where you be at. You be naming where he be at, like, bro.
I'm not going outside like that. Just chill with, and I get it because I'm that kind of guy. I move around with women. I don't really move around with guys. Like I don't move around with dudes like that. Let's say my day one dude. I'm that type of guy to where I could be somewhere out with a bunch of women. If some dudes you got smoke with see you, he's vulnerable right now. He's a target. So it's like, I know if I'm pissing people off enough to go put a phone in my face and do some weirdo shit, I know that it could be something else happening. And from what I hear, based on the blog today, is that this ain't the first altercation physically he's had in the last few months because of what he said to Tag Stone. So that means you out here knowing. They say this is the second altercation. I don't know how true that is because these blogs don't be knowing shit either. And none of us actually know. But that's all I'm saying, Joe. If you're going to be out here like that,
especially when Joe touching the most money he ever touched also. So, bro, you got to move better.
He knows better. And I can understand because when I saw the video of Homeboy, I said, yeah, that would be dumb of him to swing on homie and let him trick you out the streets or trick you into a lawsuit. But in the same breath, if you know you out here rubbing that many niggas the wrong way, and New York is small. It's the Big Apple, but it's small when you of a certain community and a certain tax bracket and a certain. These niggas ain't fucking with everybody in New York, so nah, man. Joe Budden's supposed to know how to move in that.
And plus, these little niggas get blades on them. Nigga could have stuck him one time. Like, bro, your ass got to be moved better than that. He made jokes like on today's Patreon. He made jokes today about the I guess the one dude that caught him on camera. Like, I guess showed some bear mace he had. He had some bear mace on him. I'm like, bro, bear mace. I know it's funny to say that shit lethal, boy. You can hear some bear mace you want to. You be blinded, can't breathe, can't nothing. That's for a bear, nigga. You are 200-pound human being.
You gotta stop thinking everything is sweet. And like I was talking to Pinky, Pinky and Cordell might well be on our bingo card too. But
and on the pod. That's what they need to do.
We're trying to get them on. But
especially C-Watts, man. Me and C-Watts gonna have a J Electronica argument. We gotta have a J Electronica off. I'm tired of J Electronica. I'm winning with Big Sean. I'm on the same boat with Big Sean. With J Elect, I can't let J Elect slide, bro. That's my dog.
So like I said, man, we were Pinky was talking to me this morning, and she made a statement about that Nipsey said before he passed that our people seemingly only know how to respond to disrespect with violence.
Yeah.
And it's like, look at where it got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at where it got. It's like, and I say that all the time, right? Because
every single day could feel this great.
Fresh out the honeymoon stage and everyone stuck in their ways. The self-sabotaging me, calling and burning and yearning. Cause girl, you just leave me a raise. Yeah, you never